Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you have been here before. This is Tarot by Melissa, and today's reading is going to be a no contact love reading. This reading was a request from one of my subscribers, and essentially what we're going to be doing today is looking at this connection that you are in no contact with. We're going to look at the connection overall, so kind of the current status from each person's perspective, and then we're also going to be looking into whether or not reconciliation is likely based on the current energy. Please do keep in mind, guys, that this is a general reading, so some messages may resonate quite specifically and accurately to you and your situation, while others of the messages within your selected pile may not resonate at all. So please be really connected to your intuition and be really connected to, the reality of your situation. If something doesn't feel like it fits for you, please don't get upset or try to force it to fit. Just release it and let it go, and respect that it was a message that was likely meant for someone else. If you did want to book a personal reading, all of the details on how you can book a reading with me will be linked in the description box down below. All right, so we have a choice between 3 different piles today for today's video. If you're drawn to pile number 1, we're going to be working with the Ocean Tarot and this little Firefly quartz crystal. If you're drawn to pile number 2, we're going to be working with the Light Seers Tarot and this black Moonstone crystal. And if you're drawn to pile number 3, we're going to be working with the Edgar Allan Tarot and this red Jasper crystal. So I want you guys to take a deep breath. Think about your no contact situation and what it is that you need to know. Go ahead and select the deck or the crystal that you feel the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will take you to your selected reading. See you there. Hey pile 1, if you guys selected the Ocean Tarot with this little Firefly quartz crystal, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to look to see what's going on in your no contact situation with your person. Let's go ahead and start by looking at the joining energy between you both at this time. So we're going to kind of look at the overall kind of collective energy of the connection and the dynamics from each of your perspectives. And then we're going to look to see in the second half of the reading whether or not reconciliation is likely. Okay, and that may come up as we're going through this portion of the reading too, but we're going to dig into it a little bit more specifically in the back half of the reading. So pile 1, what's going on in this no contact connection for pile 1? The joining energy between pile 1 and their person. We have patience, going slow. Okay. Joining energy between pile 1 and their person at this time. We have discovery. Okay. So I know that you guys are asking about a no contact situation, but I still kind of feel that there is a lot of curiosity between you and this person to get to know each other a little bit better. I let's go in with some tarot cards. I'm going to get a little bit more context before I start talking. All right, so let's see. Show me the energy of my viewers for pile 1. Where do they stand in this no contact situation with this person? Six of Cups. Where does their person stand in this no contact situation with pile 1? We have a Page of Swords reversed and an Eight of Cups in reverse. coming out together, so we're going to take them together. Ooh, this is interesting. We also have a 5 of Wands reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, that's could have been some fighting and arguing going on between the both of you that led to this no contact situation. I'm also noticing, like, you know, these are both beta fish. And you know, like when you put 2 male beta fish together in the same tank, they fight each other. So I'm wondering if there was like just a lot of assertion of dominance or power struggles kind of happening with both people in this connection. Let's pull a couple more of these and then we'll get into this. So show me the energy, please, of my viewers for pile 1. Where do they stand? Clarifying the 6 of Cups. We have awareness. Show me the energy of their person and where they stand in this connection at this time. We have transgression. Okay. Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna cover that. All right. And let's pull one more for each side. The energy of blue. Activate your healing power. Oh, and then we have burgundy. Okay. Awaken your passion. Okay, your person definitely feeling really passionately towards you, pile 1. All right, so what's going on between you and this person? Let's take a look here a little bit more closely. All right, pile 1. So let's jump in and see what is going on right now in this no contact situation between you and your partner, your person. So like I was saying at the beginning, there's definitely this energy that I feel of the two of you desiring to come back together in some capacity. I feel like there is this energy of there's still more that needs to be explored within this connection at this time. It could be that you and this person have known each other for a while, with the 6 of Cups being here on your end of things, pile 1, because the 6 of Cups is sort of like the energy of nostalgia. It's the energy of sometimes reconciliation with someone from our past. It can also indicate that you've known this person in a past life. If that's something that resonates with you, that could be true to this connection. So I'm getting the sense that like maybe this person, you and this person have been like in each other's lives for a long time, but maybe you've not really had the opportunity yet to go as deep as you both would like to go with each other. Because when I'm looking at this card, I'm thinking of intimacy, but I'm not only thinking of like physical intimacy. I'm thinking of connecting more on a deeper level, on a soul level. I do think that there is something about this connection that I feel like each of you guys really see the other in a way. We have Leo's energy coming up here. So when I think of Leo, I think of being in the spotlight and being really confident. There just could be something about this person, and when the two of you connect, maybe there's something about confidence that's activated here. Like you both feel really good being on each other's arm, or maybe you just both feel really good after connecting with one another, empowered, or just feeling like you can be yourself, right? Because Leo energy is like unapologetically themselves. I'm also feeling there could be some sort of hobby or interest that brings the both of you together. So there's this energy of like needing to take things slow, you know, taking the time to get to know each other a little bit better versus just like jumping in head first. Okay. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. So I don't necessarily feel like there's a high level of urgency between you and this person to be like rushing and coming back together from this no contact situation. It is an energy of sort of just leaning back and accepting. Now, let's kind of get into the dynamics I see from both sides of the situation here. Going back to this, what I was saying about leaning back and accepting, I actually feel like you guys are like in a more empowered position, my viewers, than your person is. So let's go over here to your side of the reading. So you guys have the Six of Cups, blue, and then awareness. So I do think that you, my viewer, are desiring some sort of reconciliation with this person, maybe. I do think that you hold love for this person. And there is that element of nostalgia and comfort and familiarity that you feel with this person. They could be a comfort zone person for you, right? Maybe they're just somebody that you feel like you can be yourself around, like we were saying here with Leo. Inner child stuff too, from your perspective. Maybe you've known this person from childhood. But I feel like with you guys, there's this energy of like a higher level of awareness that I see with you. I'm noticing here how there's like the symbols here of earth, water, air, and fire is what it looks like to me. It's like it's giving me mastery of the elements. And it's also giving like the energy of you, my viewers, being more alert and I feel like more grounded than maybe your person is. As it pertains to the way you're looking at this connection. To me, my viewers for pile one, this feels like you're looking at things through a more spiritual filter, through a more spiritual lens, versus your person who's looking at things through a more passion-filled or like primal lens, if you will. We're going to get to them in just a minute. So we have activating your healing power. So something about this person, whatever has gone on between the both of you, during this separation, I feel like you guys have gone through some sort of a spiritual awakening. I think that you have been working on your own healing, your own self-worth. But I also think that you guys are healing to this person, right? Like there's something about exchanging energy with you that activates this person's healing power, whereas like you activate their passion, which is kind of an interesting dynamic here. Now, your person is over here with the Page of Swords, the Eight of Cups in reverse, transgression, and then we have burgundy. I do kind of feel for some of you guys like this person could be tied up with someone else, that there could be like a third party here that they're involved with, that they're not really feeling fulfilled with this third party anymore. I almost feel like they could have been the ones that cut communication off potentially, although I feel like, honestly, it could go either way, but the Page of Swords in reverse is kind of showing me somebody who's not communicating very effectively or not communicating very well. It's showing me someone who just might not be communicating at all or lacking in curiosity in terms of like them asking you questions to really get to know you as they desire to. And I feel like they're not doing this because they're in something else that they're not really ready to walk away from yet. And they know that connecting with you is a transgression on that person that they're with, right? There's something about you that is very tempting to this person. You guys awaken their passion. I think they're very physically and sexually attracted to you. And because they're not fulfilled in their current situation, like connecting with you is a temptation to them, right? There's like, you can't really see because I censored her, but you can see there's like this gigantic snake here, right? You are like the temptation to this person, like the Garden of Eden to this person in a way. So this person actually could be religious because I never use that term, but maybe that could be a factor as well for some of you, religion and spiritual beliefs on their end of things. But yeah, they are kind of like in this position of passion where I feel like you guys are more in this position of healing and just being a little bit more conscious and aware of what's really going on between the both of you. So the next thing that I want to look at, just to build on to this reading, pile one, is I want to look to see about potential reconciliation. So let's take a look. and just kind of see if reconciliation is likely heading into the future, the near future, whatever you guys need to know. So let's take a look at the joining energies, please, of reconciliation for this connection. Near future energy. Is reconciliation likely with pile 1 and their person? Emperor in reverse. Show me the energy of my viewer for pile 1 as it pertains to reconciliation. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And show me the energy of their person. Ooh, the Tower in reverse. Okay. We also have an Empress in reverse here, you guys. That's so interesting. So we've got all major arcana cards in reverse, and we've got divine counterparts, Emperor and Empress in reverse. So let's get some clarifiers here. What is the likelihood of reconciliation, please, for pile 1 and this person? It's like, I don't know. I feel like some of you guys were like literally under a spell of this person for a while. Like maybe you guys were being a little delulu about it. But now that you've had the time to detach from the situation, I feel like you're a lot more empowered, you know? All right, so we do have girl talk coming up here. We have soulmates. Not today. Okay. All right. So reconciliation energy as the energy stands today. So as the energy stands today, pile 1, I'm not thinking that reconciliation is likely, at least not anytime soon. Okay. Because what I really see here is that this person is putting up a boundary. They're putting up a block. Okay. They have to put down these boundaries because they are like in a situation with someone else. That's what I see. And I feel like the Tower in reverse is showing me that they know that if they were to like reach out to you, or if they would like reconnect with you, it's going to blow everything up in their life. It's going to cause a lot of disturbance. It's going to cause a lot of problems. Okay. I do think that eventually this person may want to kind of come back and rebuild, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Sometimes the Tower in reverse can indicate somebody that wants to rebuild something. I almost kind of feel, though, that this is more about them rebuilding whatever they have going on with this third party outside of your connection. So as it stands right now, I feel like you guys, you know, with this person, we have an Emperor in reverse. This is just kind of about, you know, a situation that's not grounded. It's a situation, and this says ground yourself at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting, but it's a connection that's not going to be grounded, right? It's a connection that's not built on a solid foundation. And, you know, with the Hierophant card being here in the reverse, what I see for you, my viewer, it's like, if you're continuing to stay like latched on to this person or to try to reconnect with them, it's going to be a very non-traditional sort of connection, right? And I also feel like you would be blocking your spiritual insights by doing so, because I feel like you guys know better. I think that this person is a soulmate for you. It does seem that there's some sort of connection between the both of you that is like divinely guided, or some sort of lesson that you're learning about your like your third eye, your intuition through this person. It's like kind of giving me the energy of not intentionally ignoring red flags or intentionally ignoring things that you know are wrong, right? I feel like that's what this person is challenging you to do at this time. So in terms of like where things are headed, I just kind of feel like you guys are going to be moving on from this person. I feel like both of you guys are going to be moving on for now. This card talks about like spending time with friends, living in the moment, moving on, right? And it's like going back to the beginning, we had patience and then we had going slow. You know what I mean? So I don't really fully feel like this person is going to be completely gone from your life forever, but I just feel like as the energy stands right now, there won't be a lot of forward movement because it seems like this person is dealing with other things outside of this connection in their life. They're dealing with this tower in reverse energy, trying to rebuild whatever has been broken in their current situation. So I think that's your message, pile one. We're going to close it out there, but comment below. Please let me know. How does it resonate? Does this feel like it fits your situation with your person? What's going on with you and your person? If you guys are not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey, pile two, if you guys chose the Light Seers Tarot with this little black moonstone crystal, this will be your message. So we are looking at a no contact situation between you and your person. And we will begin by looking at the joining energy between the both of you at this time. So let's see, pile two. What do you need to know? What's the joining energy between you and your person at this time? We have put away the computer. We do have fate here. Maybe you and this person work together, or there could be something to do with work that's keeping you apart. I'm hearing military. Maybe somebody is deployed right now. Let's see. Joining energy. Between pile two and their person. We have trust. Okay, let's get the energy of my viewers and where they stand. We have feelings. And let's get the energy of their person and where they currently stand in this no contact situation. We have choice. Okay, let's pull some tarot cards. Keeping in mind, guys, that the energies can be flipped because this is a general reading. So, you know, some of you may resonate more with the other side. Your person may seem like they are this energy, so just use your intuition to discern what feels right for you. Show me the energy of the viewers, please. Where do they stand with this person? Six of Swords in reverse. Show me the energy of their person. Where do they stand? The Fool in reverse. Okay. Okay, we're going to pull one more card for each, and then we'll jump into this. Ooh, we have pink. And for your person, plum. Okay. We do have the energy of establishing boundaries here at the bottom of the deck, which is kind of interesting, right? Being this is a no contact reading. So clearly somebody in this connection decided that there was a boundary that was needed here. Okay. So what is going on between you and this person at this time in this no contact situation? So I do feel that there is an issue with like the two of you being able to actually spend quality time together. And I feel like this has caused like a trust issue between the both of you. There's like a spotlight that I'm seeing here on these two people in the bathtub. And I feel like that the whatever is going on like with whoever's job or whatever it is, Like there's a lack of ability to spend quality time together that I feel like drove this separation. And it's putting a spotlight on the trust of the relationship or the lack thereof for some of you guys. I do feel like both people really would prefer to have a more like balanced and even keeled connection between the both of you. I'm noticing Libra being here. But I also feel like both people kind of understand like that perhaps the no contact is like the right move right now, the justified move right now. It is interesting though, because I kind of see like certain compatibilities between you and this person, right? So for instance, you guys notice we have Gemini coming up twice here. One of you with the sun in Gemini and the other one with the moon in Gemini with these two cards. And Libra. So lots of air energy. We also have air energy right here. So what's going on here? I kind of feel like your person over here with choice and overcoming challenges in the Fool, I think that they might be in a space of indecisiveness when it comes to this connection. I think that they may be in a little bit of a fear-based energy as it pertains to this connection as well, right? Because they know that they have you as an option, but I don't feel like they're super confident that this is the right option or the best option for them or the best move for them in terms of like being together. The Fool is telling me they're hesitant, right? They're hesitant to just like jump all into something with you. And I also can kind of feel like maybe they could have like other ideas. I don't want to say they have other options necessarily. They may for some of you for love, but they may have different ideas around like what type of relationship is best for them. And I feel like this could be serving as an obstacle as well. Maybe there's something about this connection that they don't necessarily feel fits their ideal manifestation of what they're looking for in love. This person, I feel, could still be like watching you from afar or watching you from the shadows or like lurking on your social media or something like that. If you guys are still on each other's social media, they may also just have ways to watch. But they're definitely in like a space of confusion. Like if we take a look at this plum, you see how there's like this hazy energy, like there's this hallway and then there's this like smoke that's covering up the path, right? I think they're struggling to really tap into their higher selves and to understand like what they even want out of the situation right now. Now, you guys, my viewers, have the feelings card. I feel like you guys are a lot more expressive about your feelings than this person is. I almost kind of feel like your person with its moon in Gemini, like it's like, I feel like they just like to talk or like, not the word talk, but like they like to intellectualize their feelings or really analyze their feelings versus like feel their feelings or communicate their feelings maybe for some of you. I feel like you guys are more open about expressing how you feel and expressing your thoughts and expressing yourselves to this person. I do think that you, my viewers, have romantic feelings and romantic attachments to this person. But even for you, there's this sentiment of feeling like you guys are just kind of stuck. The progress is stuck with this person. There are turbulent feelings with this person, right? It's almost like this situation has just been like going around and around in circles in the same place, same problems coming up over and over again, and there's never any sort of resolution to it. And we have pink, which is talking about letting love in, you know. So look at these beautiful flowers we have on your side of things, pile 2. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel that you, my viewer, are a little bit more solid and strong in feeling your feelings, communicating your feelings, and having an open heart to resolving the conflict within this connection and coming together and making things work. Whereas your person, to me, they're coming across as a little bit confused, indecisive, and fearful in their energy. So I want to look to see next what reconciliation may or may not look like in the near future. So let's take a look. Pile 2. So show me, please, Spirit, the joining energy of this connection in the future. What may reconciliation potentially look like as the energy stands today? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Show me the energy of my viewers, please, as it pertains to reconciliation. Ooh, we have the Seven of Swords. Kind of interesting that you guys go from a Six of Swords in reverse to a Seven of Swords. And then show me the energy of their person, please. There, yeah, the Four of Pentacles. They're very, like, blocked at their heart space, you guys. Let's pull a couple of clarifiers here. Tell us about reconciliation, please, Spirit. What does pile 2 need to know? Let's look at the joining energy with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. We do have love. Show me the energy of my viewers with the Seven of Swords, please. We have the Snake. And then show me the energy of this person and the Four of Pentacles, please. The Palm Tree. Okay, so will you guys reconcile? So remember I was saying I felt like this person has like choices to make in their love life in terms of like who they want to be with and things like that. I kind of feel like I do kind of feel like reconciliation is possible in the near future, but these dynamics are not dynamics that I feel look the healthiest, pile 2, if I can be honest with you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person is either like, when you reconcile with them, this person is already going to be like married, or they already have another partner, or maybe they're just like moving out of like a divorce with someone or a split with someone. If that's not the case, there's something that involves you sneaking around and being in the shadows, okay? The Seven of Swords is spotlighting sneaky, shady behavior, okay? And remember in the beginning how we were talking about trust was an issue in this connection, okay? Spotlighting the two people. So there's something about the energy of you, my viewer, going into the near future with regard to reconciliation where with the Snake being here, this is like about competition, being the other woman, looking over your shoulder, or just having to be kind of sneaky in general, right? There's something about this reconciliation that requires you being in the shadows, which is not something that I feel is the best, honestly. But that's what I see. Now, for some of you guys, I was kind of getting that it's possible that you guys might just like dip, like escape from this connection and just like move out, like be avoiding a reconciliation, maybe because like it just feels like an unhealthy situation here with the Snake. I could see that being the case for some of you. If you guys know that this person does not have another partner in their life and does not intend to keep you a secret, then that may be your story. It's a general reading, right? So it can be different for everyone here. But like this person, I feel like they're still going to be really closed off. They're still going to be holding back a lot. They're still going to be unwilling to really fully open up their heart space to you should you reconcile. And I see them wanting to take a more like laid back approach to things with the palm tree being here. The other thing that I'm wondering too is because we have a Ten of Pentacles in reverse here, which shows kind of a lack of longevity, a lack of permanency. There's love here in between the both of you, right? So there's still that affection that the two of you share between each other. But the Ten of Pentacles is saying that there's like a lack of a solid foundation here when you guys are coming together. This person, I feel, wants a solid foundation, though, because they're showing up here with this palm tree, which talks about stability and security and permanence, right? And I think part of the reason why this person holds back is because they want to make sure that they can see the situation as being permanent for them. They want to make sure that it's a solid foundation before they start opening up. And this could have to do with their finances as well, pile 2, right? Like this person could be a person who's kind of stingy with their money for some of you. Maybe they have good reason for that. Maybe they're trying to save, but they don't seem like they're super open to sharing resources with you because there's something that's needing to be rebuilt here that requires as many resources as they can muster. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. Please comment below. Let me know what's been going on with this person that you are in no contact with. I always love to hear your stories of what's going on in the comments, so please do let me know. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I do look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you guys selected the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot with the red Jasper crystal, this will be your message. So today we are looking into a no contact situation between yourself and your person. And we're just going to look to see what's kind of going on in the connection now that the two of you are no contact. And then we're going to take a look to see whether or not reconciliation looks promising or not at this time. So remember, these are general readings. So not every message may resonate specifically to you. Let's get started with the joining energy between yourself and this person. We have healing and fate both coming up, so we're going to take them. Okay. Let's take a look at the joining energy with this deck here. So what's going on between pile 3 and this person that are in no contact? We have discovery. Show me the energy of my viewers for pile 3. We have fidelity. And show me the energies for their person and where they stand in this no contact situation. We have passion. Okay. Kind of similar-ish dynamics to pile 1, but a little different. Let's get some tarot cards. Show me my viewers. What's their energy toward this person at this time? In this no contact situation, where do they stand? We have the Ace of Wands. Show me the energy of this person. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, and let's pull a couple of these. One for each of you. We have gray. Learn to scan your body and show me their person's energy, please. Mauve. Enjoy clear hearing. That's interesting. Okay. So what's going on here between the both of you at this time? So this is a no contact situation. I do see some incompatibilities here, though. I see some, like everything, there's pros and cons, right? Not everything's going to be completely perfect at all times in every connection, but let's kind of start with the joining energy, and then I'll explain kind of what I'm seeing here. So I feel like this, with fate and healing, there's something about this connection that, like, you are meant to connect with this person, right? That could be something you guys really resonate with. Maybe that's something that you and this person both really believe, right? That this was a destined connection. You guys were fated to meet each other. But I feel like the reason that you guys were meant to sort of like meet one another has to do with your healing, right? It's all part of your healing journey. And I see a couple of different things popping up. Like with your person, it's more about like clear listening, where with you guys, it's more about like understanding what your body is trying to tell you about something, which we're going to get into that a little bit more in a minute. But there's something about like childhood stuff or just old wounds that maybe you and this person are like reawakening with one another or supporting the healing of through each other. We have discovery here. So this is like showing me two people that at one time I think really enjoyed getting to know one another, right? Really enjoyed exploring one another. There could be like hobbies or interests that the two of you guys really bonded over or still might bond over even though you're in no contact at this time. But there was something about like yeah, at the bottom of the deck here, we have play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Underneath of that, we have friendship. This friendship is leading to more. That's kind of what I feel. It's like there was this fun, playful energy between the both of you before you guys went no contact. But I do feel that there are some incompatibilities here between the two of you, right? So this person seems like someone who is maybe a little bit measured in terms of like what they're giving and what they're taking. Do you see here in this card how he is literally weighing these coins on a scale to make sure that it's completely even and balanced? And we have this woman, this picture here, right? It's like somebody who keeps score is what I feel with that. And this is the type of person that in the Six of Pentacles, we typically see a wealthy person, right? Which means that this is a person that has a lot of resources to give. Doesn't have to mean money specifically, but they are choosing to be a little bit like of a scorekeeper when it comes to that. Maybe this person has their reasons for that, but that's what I see. I also feel like this person could be somebody who is perhaps a little more self-focused as it pertains to what they're getting out of this connection. We have Aries here, right? And so there's a lot of passion that this person holds for you. Definitely someone who is physically attracted to you. I think that you bring a lot of excitement into this person's life as well. I also see here, do you see how the feminine is like tying this string around the masculine's wrist here? Like there's some sort of like claiming or territorial energy around that I feel from this person. It's a very dominant energy that I get from them. And I feel like this person, because they're so dominant or dominating maybe, it's like they may really struggle with softening. You know, like this is talking about enjoying clear hearing. So this is about being a good listener, right? Being a good listener and seeking to really listen to understand the other person versus seeking to respond. Okay. Now, you, my viewers, you guys have this like Ace of Wands. So just like how your person feels passion for you, you also feel passion for them. I'm noticing also how we have like all of these books in this Ace of Wands. Maybe you and this person studied together, went to school together, or enjoy reading or like discussing, you know, different topics that you each would study, current events, things like that. But there's something about this person that really lights you up, right? that you find very exciting, just as they find you exciting. For you guys, though, you're showing up here with the card of fidelity, and you have Taurus energy here. Okay, so to me, you guys seem to be wanting something that's a little bit more grounded with this person, and something where things are going to feel more even and things are going to feel more balanced in terms of like loyalty and faithfulness and fidelity. It's interesting because they are over here like balancing things out, like keeping score, if you will. So there's balance on their side of things in one way, but I feel like on your side of things, it's a little bit different, right? Because it's like, it's about being faithful and being committed. Okay, and this person, to me, they just read as being a little bit more self-focused right now. I get the sense that this person may also really like to be a free spirit too. I don't know. I'm just noticing how like we have the feminine energy here that's just like leaning back and like watching this masculine walk out the gate and hoping that he's going to be faithful when he comes back. And this could represent your person for some of you guys. It could be you as well. Maybe you, my viewer, also like to be free and kind of have your space and all that kind of stuff. But it's like this dynamic of one person. I see a dynamic here of one person needing a lot of space and another person needing a lot of closeness or needing to be claimed. You know what I mean? Like I could even see this as being, I don't know if you guys have read about attachment styles before. I'm not a subject matter expert, but there are attachment styles called anxious and avoidant. And that's kind of what I see a little bit here for some of you guys. Like one person here is wanting to be claimed and needs that reassurance, whereas the other person is needing to have their space because being too close feels threatening to them. But it's interesting because I feel like the weird thing about it is that even though those dynamics are at play, both people kind of ultimately still want the same thing, right? You do have the commonality of the passion and the chemistry. You do have the commonality of like the balance, but they're just kind of playing out in a different way. You guys as well with this gray energy, it says learn to scan your body. So there could be something about this person that like, listening to your body and what your body is trying to tell you could be significant as well. Especially if you resonate with being a little bit anxious or if you feel like something is off in terms of the fidelity of the situation, like your body will tell you that. You know what I mean? So let's take a look to see if reconciliation looks plausible as we head into the near future for pile 3 and their person. So tell us, please, about reconciliation for this pile. What should pile 3 know? We have the Hermit as the joining energy. Show me my viewer and their energy toward reconciliation in the future. 4 of Swords. I think this person makes you all really anxious. Your person is the Moon, and they're also really anxious. Yeah, it's a lot of mirrored energy, though, that, like, plays out a little bit differently. It's like similar energies that you all are dealing with, but it plays out a little bit differently. Okay, let's take a look. Let me just get some clarifiers here. Tell us a little bit about reconciliation, please, Spirit, for the near future, or just the future in general. What does pile 3 need to know? Clarifying the Hermit card. We have the Grim Reaper. That's so interesting because you guys also have the Death card that came up at the bottom of the tarot deck. So just kind of a interesting synchronicity there. Okay, show me the energy of my viewers as it pertains to reconciliation We have I like you, and show me the energy of their person. Okay. We have the mask, and look, we have the runner at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. All right, you guys. So to be honest with you, as the energy stands today, I do not see reconciliation with this person. I actually see this connection just going into like a hermit phase. You know, with the hermit being here, this is all about both people really choosing to withdraw their energy and continue with silence. This Grim Reaper is also kind of confirming that there's really more of an emphasis on embracing the change. Okay, the change being that something changed about the dynamics of your connection and now you're in no contact. This says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So there's an emphasis on both parties continuing forward on their healing journey individually. Your person is over here with the moon card, right? And they have the runner. There's something about this connection that they're running from because they also are dealing with anxiety or like avoidant energy in this connection. And they have a fear of intimacy, of true intimacy. Passion is not the same as intimacy. Like, to me, this is intimacy. And I'm wondering if this was actually one of the issues that drove the separation, right? Because here we have two people that are like looking deeply into each other's eyes. And it's a bit more substantive than just claiming someone and dominating them and like having sex. You know what I mean? And that's not saying that your person was just like only there for sex, but you know, it just seems like they struggle. They struggle with intimacy. With the moon card being here, it scares them. They're fearful of it. And I think this also is telling us that they aren't really sure about the future of this connection and where they would like to take it. And they're not telling you this, right? We have the mask. So this is not showing their true feelings, hiding, pretending, deluding, gaslighting, all these keywords are here. So I see in terms of reconciliation in the future, this person going on their own path, you also going on your own path. You know, you still have care for them. I think I see you, my viewers, like being more open to the idea of reconciliation than this person. But ultimately, I think that this person has also caused you guys to feel a bit stressed as well, which is why we have this energy of you needing to listen to your body and maybe like withdraw a little bit here. Take a mental break from thinking about the situation, you know? So that's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 3. I would love to hear from you in the comments. How does this resonate? What's been going on with you and your person? Please comment below and let me know. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I will see you there. Bye.